cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I fucks with you. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper, TNN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge, though. You're not finna get nobody's college, though. Hit us with a like, with a comment, with a good subscribe for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. And I just thought about something, man. If them dudes at No Jumper wasn't so gangster, oh, they have a hell of a lawsuit, bro. A hell of a lawsuit. Wack has created a hostile work environment. Wack has created an unsafe work environment. And it's a lot of chili to be made at the expense of ADAM22 and the No Jumper building at the, at the hands of this little situation. Let's see something real quick. Trap GPT, are you there?
Ready to roll. What's on your mind today?
Are you familiar with the No Jumper podcast in Los Angeles, California?
Absolutely. I know the No Jumper podcast. It's a big hub for hip hop culture, interviews, and all kinds of street level conversations.
Now, I have a question. If I was working at No Jumper and one of my coworkers decided to dox my address, meaning put out information of where I live, could that create a hostile work environment?
Yes, absolutely. Publicly exposing someone's personal address, doxing, could definitely create a hostile environment. It's a breach of trust and safety. In a workplace, that could even have legal implications under harassment or retaliation laws. If that happened, you'd be within your rights to take it seriously and seek protection or legal advice.
So if, as me being an employee, would I have to take my lawsuit up with the person who did it, or would ADAM22, the owner of No Jumper, be liable for this situation?
It can depend on a few factors. Generally, the employer, like ADAM22, if he owns and controls No Jumper, has a legal responsibility to provide a safe work environment. So while you might have a case against the individual coworker for the act of doxing, you could also potentially have a claim against the employer if they fail to prevent or address the situation appropriately. Talking to a labor or employment lawyer would help clarify exactly how those responsibilities are divided.
Now, obviously, you can't give me an exact number, but what's a roundabout number of how much I can sue somebody for, or how much someone can sue ADAM22 for on the low end and the high end? Just give me a roundabout number.
You're right. There's no exact figure since it depends on damages, evidence, and legal arguments. On the low end, settlements or damages in a workplace harassment or privacy violation case might be in the thousands, like tens of thousands. If things were severe, involved long-term harm, or went to trial, larger cases can reach into six figures or even higher. But every case is unique. A lawyer would give you a realistic range based on specifics.
So that, on top of, let's say, for example, this person has not only doxed my address, but now they're going on this platform, defaming my name, calling me a snitch, saying that I'm not good in the community that I'm in as far as I can't be around my constituents. Would all that help with the case?
Yes, it likely would. Defamation, if they're making false statements that harm your reputation, can be a separate legal claim. If the statements damage your career or standing in the community, that could increase potential damages. Combining harassment, privacy violations, and defamation could strengthen your overall case. Of course, you'd need to prove what was said, that it was false, and how it impacted you. A lawyer could help you weigh all those elements.
Now, with ADAM22 having knowledge of all this and allowing it to continue, and allowing that individual to continue to work at No Jumper who's been doing all this harassing, would that make him liable?
If ADAM22 or any employer knew about harassment and didn't act to stop it, that could make the company liable. Employers have a duty to intervene once they're aware of a hostile work environment. If they allow the behavior to continue, like doxing or defamation, without addressing it, that inaction can escalate their liability. In short, yes, it could significantly add to the case against the employer as well.
So if you were at ADAM22, what would you think would be the best line of attack or way to defend yourself from this situation? What would you do to the employee that was acting so erratically?
If I were in his shoes, I'd act decisively and quickly. First, I'd conduct a thorough investigation into the allegations, fairly but urgently. If the behavior was confirmed, doxing, defamation, harassment, that's grounds for immediate disciplinary action, possibly termination. Beyond that, I'd implement or reinforce clear policies ensuring a safe workplace, and be proactive so no one feels unsafe. Prevention and accountability would be key.
So, with that all being said, that's the legal side of it. Unfortunately, we don't know who's going to pay attention to it, who's going to listen to it, because everybody at the No Jumper table at this point has been doxxed by ADAM22 in one way or another. Lush, Munchie B, Young Ant, the Flock to Ball kid, whatever, blah, blah. Wack has kind of put his little hands in all that little mess or whatever. A lot of lies have been said about Munchie B. A lot of lies have been said about Young Ant Jefe. And it does actually affect Munchie B's movements in the community and all that kind of stuff. They do actually affect Young Ant Jefe's movements in the community and all that kind of stuff. Not in a gang aspect, but, you know, these dudes are doing community work in their neighborhoods and their self-respected fraternities. It makes it harder for them to bust their mission when they have to explain flu, flammery, skullduggery, and larceny. And when you put into the effect of both of these dudes having children and all kind of stuff like that, it's a child endangerment situation as well. So if dudes wasn't so gangster, I ain't saying nobody should sue, but I am explaining how there's a big chili pot right here. I am explaining how there's a big chili pot. I ain't telling nobody to sue nobody, but what I am saying is it's a chili pot right here, and if you don't see the chili pot, it's because you don't want to see the chili pot. I ain't mad at nobody who decides that they want to, you know, live life differently and do things differently. I'm not mad at anybody who said that they want to handle situations how they want to handle it. Not here to tell anybody what they can and what they can't do, what they should and what they shouldn't do. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. But what I am here to tell you is if things weren't gone about in such a gangster way, and dudes handle things a lot more civilly and a lot more squarely and a lot more by the codes of the law and the codes of conduct of society and all that kind of stuff, it would be a tremendous, tremendous, tremendous lawsuit on their hands right now. But, you know, what do I know? I'm just somebody who ain't going through these crazy situations. That all being said, man, let me know what y'all would do in the comments. I think that it's a good opportunity for them to do is to get their money. I think that's a good time for everybody at No Jumper to come together and get their chili, man. You've been a victim of No Jumper and No Jumper crimes. Jump a part of this class action lawsuit, big dog. You feel me? That all being said, we finna get up out here to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. We out here. We gone.
Apollo Jackson.
It's dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let them hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall, 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Wow. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboard. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Fake is hella fake, I know what enemies intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bullshit, you can save me. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.